What is up, Slumber Squad, Slumber Nation, the Yard Nation as we like to call it. Throw on the instrumental trap banger right now. I am fired up because today we have another mattress comparison for you. We're going to be seeing how the Nolah Original 10-inch mattress compares to the Casper Original bed. So these are two pretty popular all-foam options within the online space, but if you're really considering which one you should ultimately go with and why, but you're kind of stuck between your decision, you've come to the right video because I'm going to start things off by talking about the policies that these two beds are backed by. Then we're going to delve into the main differences or similarities between them. We'll talk price and we'll talk some other fun facts about them. And then at the very end, I'll even sum things up with a final verdict to make your decision a little bit easier today. Now, if you didn't know already, my name is JD and I work over here at the Slumber Yard. And over here, we review online mattresses. And in this video, I'm fired up and I'm bringing the heat. We like to keep this content really fun and entertaining for you while, also being really informative. So if you like the work that we produce over here at the Slumber Yard, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel for so much more. But without further ado, let's get right into this thing.
At the Slumber Yard, we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it too.
Alrighty, so for starters, let's talk policies. What do you got to know in terms of shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties in the case of Nolah or Casper? And just so you guys know, we did receive these beds for free from Nolah and Casper to review and tell you guys about them. And if you do need any more information about these beds once we reach the end of this video, check the description box. But in terms of policies, you should be backed by completely free bed-in-a-box shipping in either case. So this means that the beds will likely arrive at your door rolled up in plastic packaging inside of a box that's around like 4 feet tall or so. All you got to do is just drag those boxes into your home and with the help of a friend unbox them, which is relatively easy and actually kind of fun to complete altogether. Once these beds are in your possession, you also get a trial period to really test the mattresses out risk-free before you're stuck with them. In the case of the original Casper bed, you get 100 nights with this mattress. And for the Nolah Original 10-inch, you get a little bit more, around 120 nights with this bed. But in either case, you get around 3 to 4 full months to really give them a college try before you're completely stuck with them. And if within those respective time frames, you end up not really liking these mattresses for whatever reason, that's totally fine because you can get completely free returns with both. But hopefully you do enjoy these beds and you end up sleeping on them for the foreseeable future. And I think that should be the case for most folks out there, as they're both quite nice. They're both backed by warranties. You get a standard 10-year warranty with a Casper mattress, and you actually get a lifetime warranty with the Nolah Original 10-inch, which is pretty great. And any more information that we can find on all this policy stuff should be linked down below in the description if you want to know more. In terms of similarities between the original 10-inch from Nolah and the Casper Original, the main one has to do with the fact that they're both all foam mattresses, which means they're entirely comprised of various foam layers and do not use any coils for support. And because of this, both are going to be most ideal to support medium to petite sized individuals. If you're a heavier person, say in the range of 200 pounds and up, you most likely want to look into a hybrid bed that uses pocketed coils for support as opposed to an all foam one, just because it should provide you with a lot more bidirectional support and long-term durability. Both brands do offer some hybrid models, which we will try to cover later and link in the description box of this video if you're interested in looking at those. But now let's get into the main differences between these two beds. And aside from their all foam designs and some of the policy stuff that they have going for them, they're pretty dissimilar in a lot of different ways. And one of the main first major differences between them has to do with feel. The Nolah Original 10-inch uses a top layer of something called Nolah Air Foam, which is a proprietary material to Nolah. And this material gives the bed more of a blended foam feel in general. That Nolah Air Foam material kind of resembles a cross between latex and memory foam. So you get a lot of responsiveness with also a lot of pressure relief from it. So because of that, we usually say this bed has more of a blended or mixed foam feel. So you'll probably get a little bit of a sink-in feeling without a lot of that stuck feeling when you go to rotate around at night. And it'll be probably a lot more responsive than your average memory foam bed. Like we say, a mix between latex and memory foam, kind of right in the middle there. In terms of the original Casper mattress, this bed has more of a soft neutral foam feel. Simply put, to us, the Casper Original just feels like a comfy 3-layer all foam mattress that practically anyone out there should find to be comfortable and accommodating. It should work really nicely as a guest room bed or something like that. So with the original Casper, it's going to be a really straightforward neutral foam feel, and it's going to be a little bit more nuanced with the Nolah Original 10-inch with more of a blended foam feel. But in terms of firmness, this is another major difference between these beds. We'd place the original Casper at right at a flat medium on our scale. We'd say it's going to be a great option for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. foundation. And it's actually such a medium that we use it as a baseline to judge other media's firmness profiles within beds. In the case of the Nolah original 10-inch, this bed is going to be a little bit softer than the original Casper. We'd place it at right around a medium soft, maybe a tinge bit firmer than that. So it's also going to work out for all sleeper types, but probably going to be best for side and combination sleepers looking for tons of pressure relief from their mattress. Over here at the Slumber Yard, we have found that most side sleepers out there usually prefer softer beds as they offer, a little bit of pressure relief for your shoulders and hips. But, firmness is pretty subjective and it usually depends on how much you weigh. So if you're a heavier person, you could perceive this bed to be even softer than that. And if you're more petite, you could find it to be firmer, but we're kind of basing this firmness based on the size of an average person. Dylan behind the camera, he is above average. He's beyond the average sized person. Much more, I'm not calling you fat, okay? I'm just calling you talented and gifted. You're a bigger dog. But hey, if you want another option from one of these brands, both brands do make a number of other options worth your consideration. Sitting right behind me is the Nolah Signature 12-inch, and this is basically an upgraded all-foam mattress from the brand. They also offer the Evolution Hybrid, which is a really nice pillow top bed that we have come to enjoy over at the Slumber Yard. And they also have the Nolah Natural, which is more of an eco-friendly bed. Now, in terms of Casper, they also offer the Nova Hybrid, which is a great softer option for side sleepers, and the Wave Hybrid, which actually has a more pronounced zone support system. It's going to be really great for those who suffer from back pain. And they just came out with the Element Pro, which is basically a more dumbed down version of the original Casper. It's going to be a bit more affordable. We'll have all the options that I just kind of covered briefly there down below in the description box if you want to maybe check those out. Now, speaking of zone support, that's going to be one of the main fun facts about Casper. Let's put up the fun facts graphic. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Cool. So within the center third transitional layer of the Casper bed, it's actually a memory foam. That memory foam is divided into 3 separate sections, where the middle section is going to be a little bit firmer than the outer sections. And this is basically there to provide a little bit more support under your trunk and hips, the main mass of your body, to help promote more of a neutral alignment of your spine at night. You might not notice that it's even there when you first go to hop on the original Casper mattress, but it could help you out at the end of the day. Now with Nolah, these beds are actually made in a very sustainable way. All of the foams used within the beds are CertaPure US certified, which is a great certification to have in your mattress. And as a brand, they also donate some of the proceeds of every bed they sell to the Defenders of Wildlife Foundation, which is an organization that helps promote and protect endangered species across the globe, which is awesome. So if you're maybe more of an animal lover, go the route of Nolah over Casper a little bit more. Casper hates animals. They would slash a badger, they would put it right in its little head if they could.
That's not true. Not true. Cut. That's not true.
So if you're maybe an animal lover, check out Nolah. They're also based in Colorado, so they make all of their beds right in the good old US of A. So if you care about getting American-made products, that could move the needle for you. Now let's talk price. At the end of the day, how much are you going to be paying up for these options? And right up top, I do want to say that pricing within the online mattress space changes often. It fluctuates constantly. So if this pricing is a little bit different as of when you're watching this video, that's our bad, but be sure to check out that description box to see whatever is most current and up to date. But as of when I'm recording this video, you can usually expect to pay right around the $1,150 mark, MSRP for the queen size Nolah original 10-inch. We should have a discount with Nolah linked in the description to help you out with saving the most amount of money possible with this mattress, so be sure to check that out. Now in terms of the Casper bed, as of when I'm doing this video, it currently retails for right around the $1,300 mark for the queen size, but after discount, again, check the description box for it, you can expect to pay just shy of the $1,050 mark, somewhere in there. And as a sidebar here, if you do use those discounts that are located in our descriptions, it really helps to support our channel, and we always really appreciate any support you'd like to show us. But that's pretty much going to do it for this one. I think either way you go, it really is going to depend on the type of sleeper that you are, the type of feel that you want, and your budget overall, but let's give you a real final verdict. Both of these are quality all-foam mattresses from reputable brands, but I would say if you're looking for a safe all-foam pick with a soft neutral foam feel that's around a medium, and you like the sound of that zone support feature, look into the original Casper mattress. And then if you want a softer option for side and combo sleepers with more of an interesting blended foam feel, and you want to support a brand that's dedicated to giving back to the environment, maybe check out the Nolah original 10-inch. But that is just our take on it. What is yours when it comes to your decision between the Nolah original 10-inch and the original Casper? Which option are you ultimately going to go with and why? Write us down below in those comments because we would love to know your thoughts and feedback. If you need any more information about these beds, again, I can't say this enough, check out that description box. We should have a ton of helpful resources and content down there for you. And if you enjoyed this video, like always, like this video, subscribe to the Slumber Yard for so much more because we're trying to produce the best content that we can over here for you. But that's pretty much going to do it for this one. Again, I'm JD with the Slumber Yard. That's D-Pain, the pain train behind the camera, man. Woo! Sleep right, sleep tight, and we'll see you next time.
You've been watching my Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. Slumber Yard. Come on now. My Slumber Yard. Like and subscribe.